All right, we're back with one of our Schneider Fit at-home workouts. This is number 10 in this series, so hopefully you've tried the first 9. If not, go back through. There's some great workouts in there. We're going back to an all body weight workout again today, so ditch the equipment. If you don't have the equipment, this one's tailor-made for you. A few different ways to go through this. There's always ways to make body weight stuff harder. We can always add volume, more repetitions. That's an easy way to do it. We can also slow down tempo. We can incorporate holds, and we can really concentrate on the squeeze of the muscles that we know we should be using. Those few things can help increase the intensity of these body weight workouts, making them more difficult, and at the same time we can also regress that, make it a little bit easier just by cutting off some reps and eliminating some of those holds and slow negatives. So once again, body weight at-home workout number 10. Let's get to it. We're going to start with just a body weight squat. I know you see this a lot, but it's a pretty foundational movement for humans. You got to get down and get up. That's how you get up and around the world. And we are going to start it with a narrow stance. It's a little bit tougher on the quads. It requires a little bit more mobility of the knee and ankles, but it's a great variation to put a little bit more tension on the quads. We're looking for about 15 to 20 reps here. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you can slow the down phase of the exercise to a 3 count. You could hold for 3 seconds at the bottom. Like I said, make it challenging for yourself. From there, we're going to go into a split squat, another golden oldie. I really like the split squat single leg exercise, challenging the balance a little bit more than usual. So we're looking for about a 90-degree bend in the front leg, a 90-degree bend in the back leg. That back knee finishes just off the floor. To add a little bit of a progression to this, after Whitney shows a couple split squat regular reps, we're going to add the optional knee punch to this, making it a little bit more dynamic, involving muscles of the abdomen a little bit more. More control, more balance, more coordination, proprioception required to do that. So that's an increase or a progression of just the split squat. Looking for about 10 reps on each leg. If you're feeling really good, take it to 15 or 20. That'd be pretty tough. Third exercise is going to be a bent over row. So really what you're doing is just mimicking the row motion like you have dumbbells or a barbell for a bent over row. It really is all about the squeeze right in between your shoulder blades, making sure the shoulders are drawn back, or what we like to say is putting those scaps into your back pockets so we're not shrugging up into the traps or into the neck. And I like a 3 count hold at the top. You're really squeezing those muscles. Think about pinching the shoulder blades hard like you're trying to crack a walnut back there, or nut of your choice. From there, we're going to go into the step out push-up. It's just another variation on the push-up. After we do this bent over Y raise, then we'll go to that push-up. I like push-ups. I'm always in a hurry to get there. Same thing is true with the Y raise. We're going to put those scaps into the back pockets. There is going to be some elevation as we reach overhead, and that's perfectly fine. But I like to finish by pulling back. Long, straight arms locked out at the elbow. Thumb leads the way, kind of working that rear delt, rhomboid area. From there, we're going to go into a step-out push-up. Really just a variation on your push-up here, where we're going to move the feet or the hands, or both. You can do both. It really doesn't matter. So taking your normal push-up position, stepping out to the side with hand and foot, dropping down into push-up, back to the middle, step out to the other side, alternating back and forth between the two. Looking for 10 to 20 total repetitions there. From there, we're going to go back over onto our back side here for a regular old glute bridge. Once again, we could add a 3 count hold to the top. We could slow the drop of the hips on the way down. It's all about the intensity of the squeeze, really focusing on hamstrings, but primarily glutes, driving those heels through the floor, and making sure you feel balance in the foot. 3 count holds at the top, slow negatives, 15 to 20, maybe 25 repetitions there, depending on how many rounds you're doing. Then we're going to move into the butterfly glute bridge. So basically taking those flat feet, rolling them outward, your knees drop out really wide. We should get a stretch through the inner thigh, those adductors. Driving the bottoms of the heels together. What I really like about this exercise is you get a lot of glute activation because you're using different muscle fibers of the glutes, not just the abducting fibers or the fibers responsible for extension, but for both. So driving those heels together, bottoms of the heels together, as you drive the bottom edge of the foot through the floor to lift the hips up. Should, like I said, feel a decent stretch through that inner thigh. From there, we're going to move right into it, same position and everything, to the butterfly crunch. You've heard my position on crunches before. If you're having to do 100 of them, they're probably not super effective. We're not trying to pull on the head. We're trying to give real tight, controlled squeezes of the midsection, just drawing the rib cage down towards the pelvis and creating a lot of tension. I like to pay attention to the knees. If the knees keep fluttering up as you're doing every rep, you want to concentrate on relaxing those legs out to get the stretch through the inner thigh once again, and concentrating primarily on the abdomen, bringing the rib cage down. 15 to 25 repetitions there too. Once again, you can hold at the top for a 3 count, or slowly come out of it to make those harder. Our last exercise for this workout is the plank jack. So it's kind of like a jumping jack from plank position. So taking a narrow stance with the feet, hopping them out into a wider stance right back to that narrow starting position, maintaining the same height of the hips the whole time. So we're really working for control. This is a little bit higher impact plank variation. It is more difficult if you start to feel stress through your low back, or you're just not really coordinated in a way that makes us feel smooth and comfortable. I mean, comfortable may be the wrong word. It is difficult. We can just turn it into a step out, and you just take one leg at a time, stepping it away from the midline and returning back to center. That is the body weight workout, Schneider Fit at Home workout number 10. Challenge yourself, like I said, with reps, with slowing the tempo, adding holds at the bottom of exercises, whatever you need to do to make this tough, maybe adding an extra round or two at the end. Let us know what you think. Thanks.